Hello again. Now I'd like to share with you some forms of alternative advertising that I thought would be really cool for my brand Ananda Tea. Obviously, my city is Chicago, so when I think about Chicago, I think about the environment, the surrounding, and there's so many cityscapes that are in within the city limits of Chicago, and I think there would be a lot of opportunities to do some alternative advertising in that particular city. A lot of cool things that I came across of. The first thing, obviously, it's probably more normal type of advertising for cities, and that's the branded shuttle buses. You always see things anywhere from movies to products, anything like that on these shuttle buses. Tourism is such a big part of Chicago that I think this would be a good method of alternative advertising. The next thing that I want to show you is something that I just love. I think it's the coolest thing ever, and that is the projection media. And I saw this, I think, on television a while back. They were showing some images that had been enlarged on those real tall buildings, and it could have been during the Panther game, I think, on one of the telecasts that they were showing some of the images that were popped up on the tall buildings. Really cool, and I think that would be something cool, especially I can see using the type of image that I did on my billboard. It was a beautiful 3D nature scene, and something like that I think would be awesome. The next alternative choice that I thought was street decals, and that there's so many opportunities in the city of Chicago. This would be excellent opportunity to do that. I know there's probably some kind of restraints on that, but again, I think that's a cool method of alternate advertising. And with that, very similar is the fact that you can do murals within the cityscape. Some of the older buildings, I think, are people can actually use those to paint the murals and everything of their brand. Then the last thing that again, another one of my favorite forms of alternative advertising that I think would be ideal for the city would be chalk art. And this is something I have never seen in person, but I would love to go somewhere and see something like that. And what it is, it's just something that's laid down, similar to the street decals, but this is called chalk art. And again, I think with my brand, I could do something using the nature, surrounding, and do something like that with that form of advertising. So there you have it, my forms of alternative advertising for Ananda Tea.